Tropical Storm Hilary, our storm alert moderate, bringing in forewarned meteorologist Daniel McFarland now. And Daniel, we saw a lot of wind today, and some parts of our area got some rain, but just a little to the north of us in Southern California, they are seeing the brunt of it.
Oh yeah, you saw those flash flood warnings starting off in San Diego, Eric, and now they're far north of Los Angeles. Basically, that entire southern half of the state has had at least one flash flood warning so far, and it also produced a tornado warning outside of San Diego. For us, it's looked a little bit different, but we are seeing more rain right now, and it's not often you're going to be seeing this. You do have the eye of the tropical storm itself of Hilary right over Los Angeles, and that little bit of a shift it had over towards the west brought more of that rain towards Tucson, and we're going to be expecting that for overnight tonight. In fact, taking a look at it, you do have plenty of that rain over towards the east side of town and around Benson, as we were talking about before. This is going to be one of those bands of the storms, and that rain rate is increasing for some areas north of Benson. So if you look closer towards Tucson, there is going to be a few isolated areas here and there that are seeing light rain and drizzle, and it's a lot more consistent to what you typically see during monsoon. But still, there are the areas of heavy rain that are seeing up to half an inch an hour. Keep in mind, this rain's not moving all too much, so I wouldn't be surprised to see one or two flood advisories before the night's over with the way things are looking so far. We're not going to be quite done just yet because we still have plenty of energy out there for more rain to develop overnight, so that's going to be the water vapor imagery telling you where you do have that dry air, that humid air. And if you zoom in to what we're expecting for tomorrow, I do think thunderstorms are going to be possible out there. It's just not going to be as widespread as what they saw in California. So as the storm gets further and further away from Los Angeles, we're still going to be having our own rain chances here, but eventually this will be dying down into a tropical depression by likely the time you wake up tomorrow. You are also going to be expecting decent rain chances for overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, and then it starts to break up a bit as we get into the afternoon, and eventually by about 4 or 5 o'clock you start to see the typical monsoon storms return. Now, I don't think we're going to be seeing a ton of severe weather unless you have more of that sunshine earlier in the day. Think around noon, 1 o'clock, after all that impact from Hilary does eventually move on out. Now, something else we're going to be seeing overnight is calmer winds. And I'm sure a lot of you are going to be happy to hear that. But remember, some thunderstorms tomorrow still could potentially produce up to 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts in the strongest storms out there. And we're really going to be back to more of the same by the middle of the work week here. So you do see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 99, Eric, 96, 97, still warm, but we are going to start to warm back up as we get into next weekend. I know you hate to see it, but Hilary did bring down our temperature, brought us at least some light rain tonight, but wind definitely was the big issue.
That was
today.
the silver lining, I suppose, of cooler temperatures, and then we're going to probably see more of a typical monsoon pattern in late August once it moves out.
Yeah, so I think once we get to likely tomorrow afternoon or Tuesday, we're right back to monsoon.
Shay will track it all on Tucson Today. Thank you.